Should I check motoring with Elise? And I'm over the moon because I'm in here in a Lotus Esprit. This is my all-time favorite guy. Regular readers will know I can't contain my excitement because I am in the car that I love the most. And this is one of the last line cars, isn't it? I'm with
Matt Denton.
And this is your car?
It is, yes.
It's a 2001?
Yeah, it's a 2001 V8 Esprit, so it's the 3.5 litre twin turbo.
So this is the last line cars, isn't it?
Yeah, I think about another year or so. I think they made 100 this year in 2001.
Hey, do you mind if I drive it?
Enjoy.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, let's go for a drive. First gear.
Go for it.
Fine, yeah. Here we go. Road is clear, and here we are. Wow, so this is the V8 version, which was the Lotus V8, wasn't it? Lotus designed this V8.
Yeah, they made it themselves, nice and small and compact to fit in the existing engine bay. Yeah.
But the funny thing was that I don't know if you know this, but the SP was actually always meant to have a V8.
Yes.
It was always designed to have a V8, but because of the Suez Canal crisis and all the fuel prices, they decided to go with the 4-cylinder engine. So only at the end of its life cycle did it end up having, you know, the V8 that it should always have had, right?
If you read all the reports, it's like finally it gets the engine it's supposed to have.
Yeah, exactly.
But they always struggled with funding and so on, so to develop that engine was a big ask.
Lotus has always been teetering on the edge of extinction, hasn't it? But thank God it's still going. I just recently drove an Elise, reviews on motoringmv.com, go check it out. Unbelievable machine, unbelievable, so much fun to drive. But back to this car, this was the third sort of iteration of this, wasn't it?
Third or fourth, I think, in the end.
But this was this is what they call the Julian Thompson car, right?
Yes,
yeah.
design-wise, yes.
The original Jerry Giugiaro.
Yeah.
Then we had the Peter Stevens car, and then this one,
and then this one, and then the V8. Yeah.
But there were minor tweaks. There wasn't major stuff. Yeah. This one, your car also has the proper tail lights, I like to say.
Yes.
Not the last of the round ones that they put on at the end, which I really didn't like.
Yeah,
honestly.
they tried to make it look a bit family-like with the Elise, which had just been launched.
This is great. I mean, this car is a 2001 car. So it's 14 years old. This is a proper supercar. Feels fantastic. Very smooth. Drives really well.
And 3,500 miles on it.
3,500 miles. So tell me a bit about this particular car.
It was actually ordered from the factory by a guy who helped design the aluminium subframe.
Oh wow!
So underneath these carpets on this side, it's signed by the guys on the production line.
Oh, brilliant!
So he ordered it, kept it in the UK, but obviously ordered it left-hand drive. Was going to take it to America eventually. So it's American spec. And then imported it, hardly ever used it, hence the 3,500 miles.
Wow. And
imported it here about 4 years ago, but never registered it.
Oh really? So it's just been sat?
Yeah, it's just been sat.
So any problem? Because they say that with these cars that actually, you know, there's this myth of lots of trouble usually serious. Yeah. Although I think that was disproven by the Top Gear episode in Argentina, where James May, to amazing effect, proved that it was more reliable than a Mustang and a Porsche 928, right?
Yeah. It wasn't the one you were going to put your money on at the start.
No, it wasn't. But you know, I just love that. What a ringing endorsement of this car that was. Yeah. So this car's been sat around. Any issues with it?
No, I mean it sat literally for a year while the owner was out of the country, and he had his neighbour started every month or so.
Oh right.
But unfortunately, his neighbour was 6'8". And you can see from yourself and myself in here, there's not a huge amount of room.
I'm fine.
All right.
I'm fine. I could live this every day. This is great. Oh man, look at this.
Oh yeah, it revs high. It revs to 6.5, 7.
Whoa. Man, we're doing some speed now. This is fantastic.
For an old car, it moves. Yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun. Have you tracked it at all?
I haven't done that. I haven't had a chance. I've been out since I've owned it. I've been out of the country a lot, so
that's a shame.
I need to enjoy it. Yeah.
How often do you drive it?
Probably a couple of times a week, but it's that awful commute into work.
No, you need to get it out on the track or up to Culver Road. This steering looks like it's from a Pontiac, right?
It is a GM. It's a standard GM.
GM owned Lotus at the time, right? So there's lots of bits from other cars in here.
Oh, the switches people can't see are from a Peugeot. Yeah. In fact, the steering wheel, one of the changes people do, obviously this one's original, is actually the steering wheel you saw in your yellow Elise.
Right, the
or the new Evora. They put those on because they fit. But yeah, this is a big GM thing.
Oh, the pedals are just about heel and toeing. I think I'd need a bit of practice, but you could heel and toe it, right? Oh my God, this is such a privilege to drive this car. This is such a great car. So you're very sadly selling this car, right?
Well, maybe.
Right, okay. I like the maybe.
I'm relocating back to the US. Well, not back to the US, moving office there. And I'm just doing that whole weighing up thing. I've got an old carbon gear, I've got this, I've got a couple of bikes and so on. But what's worth shipping and what's not?
Yeah.
So if this sells here, I'll be slightly sad. But if not, I'm just working out the logistics of getting it to Dallas.
No, this is an amazing car. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for letting us drive it.
No problem.
And it's unique because in Dubai you just don't see many of these, do you?
I think I've not seen one on the road. I know there's one.
I see that. I know there's one parked. There's one parked in Garhoud as well, apparently.
Okay.
But you just don't see many of these cars. But this is a beautiful machine, proper pedigree, proper history. The British Ferrari, I like to say.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And an absolute legend, an absolute wonderful, wonderful car. Thank you so much for letting us drive it.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
Thank you. Full story on motoringme.com, and check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and all the rest of it. Just look for Motoring Middle East. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Thanks very much, guys, for watching. Till the next one.